stay calm, 2-stage pickup, and do not get off the ground until you're satisfied that it's not sliding around.
Okay.
I can already tell you, again, when I'm not in here, the helicopter is gonna slide a little differently. Like, don't rush it. If it takes 20 minutes, let it take 20 minutes. The other thing is, when I'm not in here, it's actually gonna kind of come up kind of like that. But we'll talk more about that probably tomorrow.
Okay. So 2-stage pickup coming up. Alright, let's taxi around a little bit. We're going to, well, why don't you go over to the runway intersection so we could potentially, well, we'll do one pattern and then come back and then, alright, focus on this low speed stuff. I turned on the heater there because that acts as a defogger. Yeah. Big rig trucks we've been driving behind, but I don't understand why we would, yeah. Hopefully that's just a bug. I can't imagine we were running into rocks. Okay. This is very nice, very controlled.
Hampton Road, 4835 Golf is departing the area to the northwest of Hampton Road.
He's back behind it. Hampton Roads traffic, helicopter 522 Alpha Golf taking off runway 02 for left close traffic, Hampton Roads. Correction, right close traffic, Hampton Roads.
Perfect. Very nice. Yeah, you're flying really well today. How, I don't even remember, what were the winds like, was it last night?
The winds were about the same when I flew with Dave.
That's good.
The funny thing is, like, there was literally no traffic, and then the minute we got in the air...
Yep. How it works.
Get my footprint going.
Very nice. Yeah. All that taxiing, this what you're doing right now, all very well, very good.
Hampton Roads traffic, helicopter 522 Alpha Golf, right downwind 02.
Alright, let's just do a normal approach just to, you know, just to stay reflow. And then we're gonna hang out. I'll pick a spot. We'll do some low level stuff. Watch your altitude though. So this is exactly, this is another example of, like, you see it high, so you gotta fix it. There's gotta be some sort of correction. There we go, a little bit better. But next time maybe a little faster or more aggressive a fix.
Amber traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf, right base, 02 Amber Rose.
Where are you going to try and land?
We usually land right at that intersection. That would be the 1,000-foot marker.
I don't think that's quite 1,000, but you can...
Amber Rose traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf. Final 02 Amber Rose. Damn it.
Yeah, don't think too hard about the thing. You can say the arrows or that piano keys crosswalk, the number 20 or number 02. But yeah, technically that's not the 1,000-foot marker, right? Because that's a threshold where it's before the numbers. Are you aiming for the... Yeah, where are you trying to land? It's okay, just threshold. The threshold. Okay. Okay, just I think the threshold, but the crosswalk there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, we have a truck coming.
See how you got kind of steep there?
Yeah.
Try one more time. We'll do a normal takeoff. Okay.
Amber traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf, taking off runway 02. Right close traffic Amber Rose. Traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf. Right downwind 02 Amber.
So level off before you get to 700. That way you can hit 700. Okay. Alright, I think we didn't bleed off enough airspeed at the end there. That's why we were still moving forward.
Okay.
So especially at the end there, it's kind of like what I was saying on the ground. This thing, don't think of it as an airspeed change. Once you're under like 30-ish knots, it's more of a position over the ground thing. This is telling where the helicopter is over the ground, not necessarily how fast you're going though. Yeah, it is, but...
Traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf, right base 02 Amber Rose.
Good. Where are you landing this time?
Same.
Okay.
Traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf, final 02 Amber Rose. traffic helicopter 522 Alpha Golf crossing runway 1028 to taxiway next to 02. Amber.
Very nice. Good radio call. Decent-ish flying. Okay, trim strings.
Terminated too early on my taxi.
You could always, you could fix it. You're not tied to anything. You can control the helicopter every single second into the air. Nice. All right, let's set down here. I want you to be kind of precise. Try to put your. Why don't we put our skids on? You see that black line that's by itself on that crack?
Yep.
Put in front of your skids, touching that guy. Okay. There was still plenty of time for you to, like, you even verbalize, like, yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. But you forced it anyway. It's like, why don't you just stop, go back again, and get back?
Reset.
The other thing is we were a little, you think of it almost as an approach by itself. You were a little steep, so you were just like, you just kept going. It's like, I don't, and then you just, don't bargain with yourself. You're the boss. Do what you want. So pick the helicopter back up. We'll go back there somewhere and we'll try it again.
Okay.
Problem there, left pedal. All right, yeah, we'll go back there a little bit. Aim for that same spot. Okay, this is good. This is perfect. You're controlling the helicopter how you want to control it. You're telling it where you want it to be. And back here, yeah, there's plenty of opportunity. Now you can keep coming low out here. I mean, there's not. We've done shallow approaches to running landings before. You realize, like, especially how stable this is right now.
Yeah.
Even if you were scraping on the ground, which you probably shouldn't, but even if you're scraping on the ground right here, it's like, well, it's no big deal. You're controlled. Good. See, there was an opportunity there where you could have just stopped the helicopter, right? You know how to hub the helicopter, so just stop it. It's like, oh, it's just like doing an approach. You're realizing, like, oh, I'm going to overshoot this, so just stop it. Especially since we're here in ground effect, like, you 100% could hover where you're at. Stop the helicopter. It's
drifting forwards, like you realize like, oh shit, that's too far. Just stop it. Stop it. Just hover. If it's going too far, just hover. Especially since you could set down like straight vertically too. But there's definitely, I could even audibly hear it in your voice. Like, oh, this is too far. I could even hear it where you're like, oh, well, okay, good enough. It's like, no, just stop it. Just stop your descent and stop your forward roll, and then just make it happen. In fact, let's I'm gonna purposely have you like too steep here. Here, you've got the controls. All you gotta do is just hover here. Just stop it for a second. Just stop the hover. Maybe come down. Don't drift forward. Hold it back into your belly button. Stabilize. Be calm. Hold that back. Come down. Hold the cyclic back. Down. Hold the cyclic back. Don't let it drift forward. Hold it. There. Alright, that wasn't bad. There's no reason you're demanding where you are over the ground. There's no need to drift anywhere. You're deciding whether you're going forward or not. Have the precision where you can be 2 inches in front of you or 5 inches behind you or whatever. The helicopter can handle it, especially on a light day, and you've demonstrated that you can have that level of precision, so command it. I think you do this like speed up thing, like the second you get off the ground. Like, I kind of understand where you're coming from, but it could be a little slower there. Like, once you're off the ground, like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm scared. It just continuously bring it up. That's one of the reasons our nose goes somewhere, because you're making a huge torque movement. Yeah. Right? So that's why the helicopter just suddenly does this thing. And you're not quick enough with your pedal to kind of arrest it. So it's like, turn this. Good. So focus on this cyclic being your control input, deciding where you are over the ground. When you pick up, you'll turn around, we'll get on this taxiway behind us. I want you to go as slow as you can possibly go.
Okay.
get on this yellow line and just go slow. Like make it a game, like see if you could like go like inches per hour.
Afternoon traffic, Cessna 16
Nice,
Echo,
very nice.
departing runway 02, Afternoon.
While you're here, also try to keep your nose on this yellow line. Don't focus down here. Just like hovering, look outside a little bit. Just nice. Awesome job. Perfect. Great job. Alright. Take a breath. I want you to get a little higher, get to about 5 feet off the ground.
Rose Executive Airport there, Charlie Fox, Michael Charlie.
Alright. Now inch forward at this height and maintain this height. Outside. Keep
Hey there,
breathing.
we are showing in with you guys in about 10 minutes, and we're going to need some gas when we get down, and about an hour before
It should
folks,
still be calm. All of this should be no stress. There's no wind.
Copy that. We'll be ready for you.
You should be able to do this for hours.
Afternoon traffic, Cessna 16 Echo is
Remember to
turning
breathe.
left crosswind runway 02, Afternoon.
Alright, good. Alright, now I'm
And
gonna...
roads traffic in
this
here,
same
Charlie
exact...
Fox, Mike, go, Charlie, approximately 27 miles to the north. Inbound.
the same exact height. Let's go to like a kind of a walking pace. Kind of a brisk walking pace rather. Alright, not bad. How about kind of a like a trot, like, you know, semi-running. Get a little fast, but not air taxi fast, just kind of perfect. Your nose on that guy. And now let's slow back down to that inches an hour pace. Alright, you have an awesome amount of control here, okay? It's not going to be any different when I'm not in the helicopter. It's going to be different in the sense that your sight picture is going to be different, but how fast you are over the ground, how high you are over the ground, that's still 100% you. It's going to want to be higher than this when you have 150 pounds less. It's going to want to be like 12 feet, 20 feet. Well, don't let it go there. If that's not what you want, don't hover there. Let's do an air taxi, a very short one to the, before the hold short line. Good. Demand your nose to be on that line. Good. Alright, this is going to be a relatively short flight. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to think through, is there anything else that,
Prior to what I'm doing tomorrow? Oh.
Average traffic helicopter 2 Alpha Golf crossing 2810 at Delta Emirates. Good. Alright, we're gonna again practice another pick up and set down near the tank there, near the fuel tank. Okay. We're aiming for precision and, you know, think this through. A little tiny bit of wind, but you're still in control. Hover. Turn. Good. Emirates traffic helicopter 2 Alpha Golf crossing runway 2 at the taxiway Emirates. get back to the hangar there, we're going to purposely have a little bit of a tailwind. I want you to land facing the fuel tanks there. Okay. Same rules apply. It doesn't matter what the winds are. You're deciding where the helicopter is over the ground. You got a more helicopter behind you than in front of you. You don't want to throw in a perfectly good Honda Civic. Outside, be calm. Land where you want to land. You're fine. Outside, soft focus. Don't stare at the fuel tank, just kind of have a soft focus. Hold the helicopter. If it gets too wacky for you, just stop. Hover the helicopter. Go to where you want to go.
After traffic at King Air Charlie Fox, Michael Charlie, approximately 6 miles to the north of the field.
Stay calm. Your arm is coming off of your leg there. Plant your arm.
The field in the right turn.
Hold the helicopter.
Right hand downwind for runway 10, landing in 3 minutes. It's Michael Charlie.
Hold the helicopter. If anything, if you're nervous about that, don't let it drift forward. Just hold it. You know you need almost a constant back pressure to stop that drift. Look outside. Remember to breathe. Alright, not terrible. What's going on here is your collective, you keep kind of getting scared of the ground there, you keep pulling it back up or whatever. Like, remember to breathe. It should be a constant downward pressure on that collective. Alright, good. Tell you what, why don't we do one more pickup and one more set down. In this case, if you're picking up, you're not moving forward. When you're setting down, you're not moving forward. It's a completely vertical movement here.
Alright, Hampton Roads traffic, King Air Charlie Fox, Michael Charlie is overhead Hampton Roads, and we'll be joining our right hand downwind for runway 10, landing in 2 minutes.
Look outside, don't focus on the fuel tank, kind of have a soft focus beyond the fuel tank, imagine. Just abstract shapes. I think you're pushing forward when you don't need to. There we go. Yeah, you see that? So
Yeah.
it's a little more left cyclic too. I'm holding it back for you. Stay calm. Left pedal. Hold it here. Look outside. Like I'm looking at the garage across the street. It's,
Yeah, that's fine.
Stay calm.
Hampton Roads traffic, King Air Charlie Fox, Michael Charlie
Stay
is
calm.
right downwind for 10.